All right. Get ready to do a quick news lesson. It is pertaining to the scriptures, you know. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tie it to the scriptures in a bit. But the spirit led me to bring out this video. You know, every time I'm in the news, you know, this that, and the third. You know, it's a lot of bullshit out there. Don't get me wrong. It's a lot. Esau put a lot of bullshit out there, but also every once in a while I come across some truth. Every once in a while I come across something worth bringing out to the light, so to speak. You know, we living in the last days, and a lot of things are happening pertaining to end time. So if I get a copyright strike, the hell with it. So, oh well. I'm finna, you know, but I'm about to play this short video because it's important and it needs to be brought out.
As Venezuela's economic crisis deepens and food shortages become more widespread, the government has authorized its armed forces to use lethal force against protesters if they become violent. Ordinary Venezuelans are angry at having to wait in long.
And you see how and he got this Chucky thing, you know? You know, he saw them, they controlling this news and everything. So, you know, the Chucky symbolized death and every man with a sword in his hand, you know? Because you don't know how Chucky goes around with that knife and stabbing folks. You know, you worried about these adults. You should be worried about a little 10-year-old boy creeping up behind you, sticking a foot-long blade in you. You know, scriptures say every man's gonna have a sword in his hand. It don't necessarily have to be a gun. It could be a knife. It could be an ice pick. It can be a weapon. Something sharp. The scripture, every man gonna have a weapon, man, and they're gonna be either shooting or stabbing each other up, man.
Used for food and basic goods. If shortages persist, the government fears people may become more desperate, more violent. The country's defense minister said the new law is in response to 3 months of intense street protests last year.
And as you know, out there, man, they've been in Venezuela. They've been having it rough, man. I seen a food line. I should have brought that out, but we're all familiar with food lines. So, but this food line, man, was so long. I'm talking about, man, it was probably miles long. I was like, man, that's the longest I've ever seen a food line in my life, man. And I even recall somebody saying it wasn't for food stamps here, there will be bread lines miles long, man. And you see what's getting ready to go down, man.
Then Human Rights Watch documented security officials repeatedly using unlawful force against unarmed people.
You see that they're using this tear gas and these rubber bullets. You see?
Now forces have the legal authority to open fire at protesters.
Now they just got the authority that they can put real bullets in them guns. So that's just it's just a matter of time, man. It's just a matter of time, man. Before that's come over here. And usually if it's over there now, it can be over here to the next, technically the next big protest that go down, they can have police around this bitch with live ammo, talking about fire live ammo at these motherfuckers. And you know who they're gonna particularly target? Yup, you guessed right, Jakes. They just gave these officers the authority, and they just gave these military personnel the authority to fire live ammo at the protesters, man. So it's gonna be bodies everywhere, man. And you know what that's gonna lead to? That's gonna lead to, especially if it come in Jake's neighborhood. If they try to, now that he can fire live ammo at the protesters, he try and flare up that Ferguson thing again. You know, that's what that's gonna do. Is it's gonna cause Jake to shoot back. You know, and I think they know this, man. That's gonna cause Jake to fire back at them officers, man. Then they're gonna have a gun battle, and then that's gonna be Esau's basically precursor, so to speak, or premise to bring in the robots and to bring in DARPA. If you don't know what DARPA is, I suggest you go online and look it up. He got all kind of robots and stuff. Yeah, the Most High can turn all that shit off anytime he want. But then the Most High gonna allow Satan to bring in them robots, man. So it's all a tactic and skill, but let's see what the word has to say about it. This is Ezekiel 33:4. Then whosoever hear the sound of the trumpet and taketh not warning, if the sword come and take him away, his blood shall be upon his own head. So basically what that's saying is, man, when these people, something gonna happen, I don't know what, that's gonna cause a lot of people to get out there and march, man. We talking millions. Now, there's a number of things that can happen that'll cause that. I'm not sure. But if you look at everything that's going on, you know, put two and two together and then tie it to the scripture, you can see that something is gonna cause millions of people to protest and get up and ride and march, man. So the warning that you're getting today is don't be out there trying to march. Gotta get out here in the street with these people and protest some no justice, no peace type shit. Because the Most High is releasing Satan and pouring out that perverse spirit like he said he was gonna do. And they had them demons, you know? Those demons and that perverse spirit. The Lord said, the Lord hath mingled a very perverse spirit among the nations, you know? So, it's our job to tell you, don't get out here with these people and try and march and no justice, no peace, all that bullshit. Don't get out here with these people and try and do all that, you know? Because you're going to get lit up with the rest of them. Because the Lord has mingled a very perverse spirit among these people, man. And they're going to be out here doing all kind of stuff. That's why Esau know that these people is finna get violent and rowdy. So therefore, he telling his officers, man, just shoot them. If these niggas get online, act up, light them up. That's basically what he telling them, man. You know? And he'll use Venezuela as a precursor to or a premise to bring these riot police into these hoods, man. Into these ghettos. Because why? Because that's where you niggas at. It ain't no secret, man. We know what's up. And it's written here also in the scripture to back it. So there's another scripture I want to bring out. This is Jeremiah 15:3. And I will appoint over them 4 kinds, saith the Lord. The sword to slay, and the dogs to tear, and the fowls of heaven, and the beasts of the earth to devour and to destroy. You see? The Lord going to appoint 4 kinds of spirits, you know. The Lord mingled these perverse spirits among the people. Now, these are the 4 things that those spirits are, cause, you know. Those perverse spirits, these are the things that they cause. The sword to slay, you see? And that's this video we just got done watching. Man. Esau got this gun, and he's planning on coming to the certain neighborhoods, man, and killing people because he know that they finna get ready to march, man. From all I can tell, the stamps might be getting ready to go down, man. The The water might be getting ready to run black, man. They already had in one city where the water was coming black out of the tap, and the people were saying, "Oh, the water smells just as bad as it looks, black as shit." You see the sword to slay. That's Esau and his minions. The dogs to tear. That perverse spirit can cause, a lot of stuff to happen, Can you imagine a demon going around opening up all these gates and letting all these dogs out, man? Out of these people's yards? Yeah, man, it's all kind of demons, man. And everybody every other family just about got a dog, man. Can you imagine all them dogs running around in these streets, man? That's very chaotic. And we talking about a demon going around opening up gates and letting dogs out there bite. So that's that sword, and then the dogs to tear. The Most High is gonna put a spirit in somebody to do that, man, and it's inevitable. The Most High might put a spirit in somebody to, go to these zoos and unlock and let all them animals out, man. Go around everybody's gate, opening up everybody's gate, letting their dogs out. Dogs that bite. And that's the dogs that tear. And the fowls of heaven. And the beasts of the earth to devour and to destroy. That's talking about, when you see all these bodies laid out in these streets. They'll have all the vultures. And I even believe that Esau may even release a lot of vultures and a lot of stray dogs to help clean the bodies up. And the scriptures say beasts of the earth. It's a big mystery, man, but the Lord can allow asteroids and meteors to fall from the sky, man, and diverse creatures come out of them rocks, man. Come out of those meteors and stuff. He can open up a portal in the sky, man, and dragons can come flying out. Creatures you ain't never even seen before can come flying out, man. He can open up a sinkhole in the ground and all kind of diverse beasts of the earth can come out, man, and devour and destroy. So that's just something that the Spirit put on me that I just absolutely had to bring out, some stuff you need to know about, basically. This is stuff you need to know. Hope you learned something from it. Until next time, may God bless you.